am going to do a collective energy reading. There's a lot of things happening at the moment. I was just reading a post about Mercury going into Sagittarius, sparking the energy of wanting to be free and wanting freedom. And this will obviously have a collective influence for everyone, especially with the things happening in the world. And personally, if we are feeling stuck or trapped by any situations, people, or things in our lives, okay, so let's get a few cards for energies that we need to be aware of right now. These cards are so sticky, probably because they knew that one wanted to be out. Okay, so we have Messiah. The light attribute of the Messiah is serving humanity and with humility. And the shadow aspect of the Messiah is an exaggerated belief that you are the only means through which a cause can succeed. So I feel like humanity, people have been programmed, conditioned, led to believe that they need to be martyrs and sacrifice themselves, and there's so many things that we have been led to believe. But I feel like right now it's important for anyone that identifies as a light worker, an empath, a starseed, or just has always had this sense of needing to be the one to save people. I know for a lot of us, myself included, you can have people-pleasing syndrome, or you are the one in the family that's always done everything for everyone. Everyone always comes to you with their problems, and for a lot of us, that is a childhood wound that makes us feel like we have to save people. It's important for us to realize that you don't have to keep all the balls in the air all the time. If you call in sick to work today because you are sick, the world will continue. Maybe your work will get done, maybe it won't. But if you had to die tomorrow, the world will still continue. Someone will do your job or they won't. And that's just how things are. And there's so much pressure to keep up appearances, to keep holding on to things from the past, relationships, jobs, money, where we live, how we act, where we go, that we put ourselves under immense pressure. And sometimes things don't need to be saved. Sometimes we need to allow things to fall apart. And this comes with trust in a higher power, whichever power that is that you believe in the universe, in God, that there is greater forces at play than what we can see or fathom. And if you don't got this, there's something beyond you that got this. And maybe, just maybe, the way you're trying to hold things together and what you're trying to hold on to needs to fall away for something better and new to come into play. And we just delay the process by holding on to it. So, yeah, that's what's coming through, feeling like we need to save anyone and many people and even the world. It's about, when we do things, it's about intention, the intention, for instance, for recycling is because you love the planet, and you are appreciative of the Mother Earth for housing you and nurturing you and providing food and shelter and for this existence. If you do things with the intention of wanting praise for it, acknowledgement for it, then the intention isn't pure because you are doing something to get something out of it. Love is unconditional, not meaning that we shouldn't have reciprocity with relationships and situations should be reciprocal. That is self-love as well. But it's important to be aware of what our intention is with anything that we do. And if we feel like we need to save someone else, what we are saying is that that person doesn't have the capacity or what you have to be able to do that for themselves. Okay, I want to pull another oracle card or a few. Just to get a better sense of the energies. Yeah, these are jumpy. Oh, that's a lot. Okay, let's see. Don't let pride get in your way. Full moon in Leo. Going back to that energy, sometimes we do things from a place of ego, or don't do things from a place of ego. So you don't want to admit a fault, or you don't want to let go of something because you're too proud, or you don't want to come across in a certain way. Don't let pride get in your way of what feels right within your being. And there's always a need for discernment between what we think is right and what we feel is right, and what is. And that is always very subjective and individual. But you can feel within your being when there's something that needs to be said, something that needs to be done, something that needs to be let go of. But often we let pride get in our way. So full moons really is about letting go. So this card is telling me, what is it that we need to be letting go of, that our ego and our pride might be stopping us from doing that. It's time to take action. Ooh, Aries is a fiery energy. This is a new moon energy, and it feels to me like when you know something and you don't do or take action towards that, it's a different thing when you pause because you're uncertain, or you pause because you know it's not the right time. But when you know, Aries is a very fiery, passionate energy. You know. There's something I need to let go of, so that something new can begin, so you can move forward. If you don't do that, that's when we get stuck and feel stuck, and feel frustration and anger and resentment, and then that perpetuates the cycle. So where in your life do you need to drop the balls, because you don't need to save anyone anymore? Accept yourself, and let go of something and take action towards something new. step out of your comfort zone. These energies go so well together. I love the way the cards come out. Letting go of old things and taking action towards new things is not always comfortable at first, because it's unknown, it's unfamiliar, but it usually ends up being pleasantly surprising how much better it is than where we've been stuck the whole time. Or even when something that you have to let go of has been good for you. Not sometimes. We are always evolving and growing. And that means that even though the space that you are or have been holding was good to you, sometimes you have to spread your wings and find new horizons, or sometimes you outgrow that space. And that is okay. When you step out of your comfort zone, you find new things. And if you feel at some point in your life or in some place in your life that you are feeling so much resentment, so much pain, so much anger, that is a very good indication that it needs to be let go of. And you need to take that action towards letting go of that thing or person or situation and step out of your comfort zone towards something new. And then we have, it's time to release negativity. So this is saying to me, the naysayers, the people and things that no longer feel good, the ones that says you can't grow, you can't change, you can't have better, you can't do better, that's not for you, stay here, stay stuck. It's time to let go. It's time to be courageous and take that leap of faith and step out of your comfort zone. Be courageous and take that action. I think the most difficult thing is letting go of past attachments. Be courageous and release the negativity. We often think it's the people, the places, or the things that we need to release or disassociate, to disconnect from. But the most difficult part is the emotional attachment, and the emotional attachment to the negative aspect of that relationship, situation, or person or thing. When we let go of that, for instance, I am staying in a job for financial stability, and the attachment I have is to the fear of being without that stability, that stable income. When the truth of the matter is that nothing really is ever stable. Even what seems like a stable job or stable relationship or whatever can fall apart, or it can be lost. And the loss isn't necessarily a bad thing, because there might be something way better, or our purpose, our mission, our goal in our life might be bigger than what the picture that we can see. So this is the last message. It's time to release negativity. I feel like need another card, some positive energy. It looks like we're only pulling oracle cards today. I don't feel guided to pull any tarot, so I'm just going to pull a Work Your Light oracle card. Too many. Protection, cut cords, call your power back, soul retrieval, wanted to be seen. Again, these cards just come out matching each other so perfectly. Trust the niggle. What is the niggling feeling trying to tell you? Relating to all of this, that thing that you know you need to do. What is the niggling feeling trying to tell you?